Here's another video about aggressive selling tactics in our streets in the UK. In this case it's a charity, the National Deaf Children's Society. This charity has set up in the Standard Place in Bedford in the pedestrian precinct on Midland Road opposite the junction with All Hallows, which is a big centre for traffic, shopping, foot traffic at most times of day, most days of the week. I'll call this one Ponytail. She's a really active mover in the space. Gone are the days when people stood by and waited to be approached. They move in the space and in many cases obstruct the space. One of the reasons I hate this kind of thing so much is it's dishonest, it's disingenuous. Look at this. Nothing about this is honest. She doesn't care how he is. She just wants to stop him, get him talking, and get him to give money to the charity. Another reason I hate these techniques so much is because they're manipulative, cynically manipulative. She knows that by presenting as a pleasant, sociable person, and often an attractive one, she's placing the person she's bothering in a difficult position. Not many people will do what I do and tell him to F off. Most people will be trapped in the headlights and feel they have to turn on the social game and be nice in return. And that nice behaviour is what the sellers want, because that's the mechanism of entrapment. Notice how he's trying to keep walking and she's trying to walk with him. She knows exactly what she's doing. It's more manipulation. She's making the rudeness cost of him leaving as he wants to higher and higher. Well, it still doesn't work. He got away, but no major loss to her. Just one of several hundred botherings she'll do today. But look at the guy she's just bothered. It almost certainly wasn't a nice experience for him. It almost certainly caused some stress, some resentment and some anger. Now multiply that by the hundreds of times for that Ponytail lady and for the other 6 people there today, and it's a serious amount of misery. And what do we do to deserve this misery? Are we just walking through the streets of our town? She reminds me of a shark circling for prey. And talking of prey, she's just spotted one. Wait for it. This is a really common technique with these people. If you find someone with anything noteworthy about their appearance, stop them and talk about it. It also gives you an excuse to touch them, effectively physically stopping them. It makes it almost impossible to walk away. You see, she's trying to walk away. And now she's even more determined to get away, but it's still not working. She's being followed. This is harassment. Well, let me ask you a question. Would you ever treat any stranger this way? They are attractive, they're well presented and they're polite, but they are not nice people. Anyway, she's got one more tactic. The silly walk and the beckon. And now the poor lady in yellow is pretty much substantially trapped. Is this really how we want to collect money from the public for charitable causes? Is this what we want to be normal life on the streets of our towns in Britain? Are we mindless tax drones, or do we have a say in how things are? Well, if this annoys you as much as it annoys me, I've got some ideas for you. Firstly, getting mad is all very well, but it's useless. It doesn't change anything. The thing to do is get even, by which I mean right the wrongs. We live in a democracy, right? We finance the society we live in and its structures, don't we? Here are some things you can personally do to make this better. They won't cost you a penny, but you will have to stop waving your remote at the screen and actually do some stuff. I'll be making lots of videos like this, so if you stay in touch by subscribing, I can update you on events and ideas for making changes happen. If you like this video for me, it will go up the rankings in Google and get seen more often. If you share it on Facebook and elsewhere, it will also get seen more often, and that will spread the word. It's easy to bash out a formal complaint email to the council. Make sure it's a formal complaint, they have to log them and they're accountable for them. Tell them you don't like the precious selling in your town. Send another email to the selling organisation, whether it's a charity as in this case, or whether it's Vodafone or Wonga or Vanquis or whoever else is trying to ram their product up your nose. And finally, man up to the people on the street. Don't play the game. Don't grin and smile and go along with it. Stop dead in your tracks, look them in the eye, and if you can't bring yourself to tell them to F off as I do, tell them, I think you're a dreadful human being, or, more moderately, I'd really rather you didn't do this job. I'm at lunch, I'm busy, I don't want to speak to you. Okay, well, for more fun-packed episodes like this, I'll see you next time.